Okay, let's try again here. Let's see. So I have to have a new event. It seems like annoying. So annoying. Because it messes up. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I cannot stream to the one I want. Wait a second. Okay, like that. Okay, here we go. So now we have it. Let's see. Okay, here we are. Hello, Graco. Hello. Tabastas. Hello, Kaltosan. Okay. So let me just check the link here. Okay. So let's do it again. Okay. That was very annoying. Okay, so West Bengal. What's that? Okay. So, okay. Let's see. We lost a couple of people. Let's just wait till people get in here before I do a recap of what we did yesterday. And then today we're gonna do some testing. Hello, Delano. Fatah. Really like this sync lo-fi sync music. It's so nice for streaming. Okay, but let me start out here. So what we did yesterday was that we oops, wrong button. So you asked Konako what we did yesterday, and first of all, we did a lot of package updates. Most of them were minor ones, just input system, localization, and some other packages. Yeah, Elmo, it's nice, right? It's Stream Beats, royalty free, and it's the playlist called Groovy or something like that. It's really nice. It's this one. This one. You can't see that. So here. So this one. Really nice. Anyway. So you asked Konako what we did yesterday, and we upgraded a lot of packages, and the most important one was actually the Unity transport one, which has something to do. Hello, guys, for Saranda. Looking sharp, yeah. No, but we updated a lot of packages, and the most important one was the Unity transport one. So because that has something to do with the connection and the networking things, lower level stuff. But I did a quick test yesterday, and it seems to be working. So yeah, let's hope it works today, because the goal in this live stream today is that I update the changelog, and then I push and build and push this version to the experimental branch, and then we do a live test session where you guys can join in. so we can have a game with a few people, see how it works. Anyway, so we did that, and then I implemented a feature, something that Amnesty have requested actually, which was that when you look at some stuff you can do something with, you get this little outline around the thing, like a piece of fireworks or something like that. But when you hit F2 and hide the UI, that outline stays there. So I had to do some juggling and some magic yesterday to make that work. It was not as easy as you would expect, but it seems to be working now. So that's also something I'm gonna test. Hello, Red Rum. The next one was some logic that Kel'Thuzar suggested, which was actually totally obvious and intuitive. And it's basically just something about when you have something in your hand, you pick something up. If it's something you can ignite, it will show the torch in the right hand, so you can kind of ignite it. But when you throw it, it removed the torch because the logic was made so it just always went back to like no tools, like empty hands. So that was confusing for Kel'Thuzar. It made total sense that it's not so intuitive. So now I actually changed it and make it even simpler. So now if the torch was there when you hold stuff in your hand, it stays there when you throw it. And if it's something that you can ignite, when you throw it, there is nothing in your right hand. That was super complex explained, but it's really simple actually, and more intuitive now. Then I fixed some issues with, there was some despawn issues, and clients were not always, this Dr. Pepper here. There was some issues with clients not respawning when they fall off the map. That should also, hopefully, be fixed now, but we'll see. There are still some issues with some of the debris when there is a destruction, like one of the houses explode. All the parts of the house is actually a part of one network object, and these debris are not despawned on clients. They're just like made, static and not doing anything. I don't know if I can how to fix that right now, but it should be working a bit better now than it did before. Hello, Norman. Yeah, as the other guys are saying, are you on the experimental branch, Norman? Because the experimental branch is currently built in Unity 6 and a lot of stuff has changed, so there's some mods that are not working. Gunako already fixed it because I needed to do some mod tools so he can fix it. He already did that, but he can't push that update because then everybody gets that update and it only works in the new version on the experimental branch, so we have to wait for that to go out. So right now you have to disable the Better Graphics mod because that will fail right now. That will mess it up. So yeah, and then we upgraded the Unity version, not that important. So right now, let's update the. Let's actually update the changelog with these changes. Okay. Okay, so let's do a new one here. And let's go to 3, and it's the 23. So let's see, what do we change? Changed. Okay, you can't see that. So changed, we updated the various internal packages. Yeah, that's not so interesting for you guys, but maybe I shouldn't put that in actually. Changed the hide UI feature so it now also hides the outline on objects. It's basically what happens. Changed. Oops. So something like that. Fixed issue where clients were not always respawned when falling off the map. Fixed issue where errors thrown after some destruction. Basically, I cannot explain it in more than that. But that's basically that last one here. This one. Okay, so that must be it. So that's fine. Do like this. So do this here, and then we can save that, and then I can check that in. Okay, and let's do a build. Do a build. Maybe add some initial pop-up in the experimental branch. Yeah, yeah. The problem is that the game actually don't know that it's... The game itself doesn't know that it's in an experimental branch, but actually they have changed... I don't know if I can get it. They have changed the Steam SDK, so you actually can see, and you can also switch. I think I can actually in the SDK now I can switch the branch. So actually I could switch. I think I can switch to the experimental branch of the game inside the game. You would have to restart, of course, to get that update. But I think I saw something that they changed it in the SDK, so you can do that, and you can also see what branch you're on. Yeah, I'm actually using that in the corner. Yeah, I'm using that in the corner. That's why it's writing this parentheses experimental. So I could actually do a pop-up really saying something like your experimental blah 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 blah. Let me just note that down because it might actually be pretty easy to add. So let me just do a little one here. Do an initial pop-up if game is started in experimental branch. Something like that. Just to give some kind of warning so people know. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. I'll just change it to my face here. And then let me, because I'm gonna push that now here. Builds. This one, yep. Perfect. Oh, wait a second, let's just build it again. Just so we're sure we have the right version. So if you want to join this testing session that we are doing in a moment, you have to go into Steam, right click on Fireworks Mania, go to properties and go to betas, and then select the experimental branch. And then in a moment when I push this update, you have to, because normally it would just update by automatically, but if you want to force it because you want to be part of this and have it now, you just have to close Steam completely and start it up again, because then it will do some check and then we'll download it right away. Well, you only push to experimental, so you can deactivate it again when the final push to public. Yeah, but typically in code, you don't want to have stuff like that you have to remember. You at least want to try and avoid stuff like that. So if I can make it automatically know that it's running in experimental branch, I can pop this up. So if it's running in normal, it won't pop up. that should be how it is. Norman, if you want to disable a mod, you just, when you create a game, in the right side there is all the mods you have installed is listed, and then you just click off the ones you don't want to load when you start the game. So when you create the game, in the side there you can see what mods will be loaded in this session. Hello, Mikolai. Okay, so let me push this. So that must be 2. I have to do this. Okay. Oh yeah, Santi. I will tell you in a moment. Right now I'm pushing the update, and then I will actually also show you in a moment, because that's easier. But right now you're just watching my face because it's currently updating, and there are some data there that I can't really show. So that's it. Okay. So let's see here. I also have to do a quick update here. So I will show you in a moment. No worries. Preparing here, experimental, and then we have to, yes. Just want to push one of the updates, you know, to Steam too. So to go out here. Ah, we can just go here. Yes, and you have to update your game, but Steam will do that automatically. I will show you in a moment. Oh, okay. Yeah, but you can just join in Konako whenever you're ready. So let me clone this one. And then we say 2, and then put in. So like that. Boom. It actually say how you do it in the post here, I can see, so we can do it like that too. Okay, anyway, just a second, I'm just preparing the release of this one. Yeah, like that and that, and publish. Okay, so okay. So here is the post. Public testers. Okay, so let me close Unity so I have a little more. Okay, so what you have to do is that you need to start up Steam, and then you go to your library, you right click Fireworks Mania, and you, let me just show you here. So you right click on Fireworks Mania, go to properties, and then you go to betas. And then in this beta participation, you can select, if you select none, then you are not in any beta, and that means you are just playing the public released version of the game. But under here you can see I have some private ones too, but the experimental one, that's the one we are going for now. Here you can also see you can go back to a version that was before multiplayer, and there is one before mod support. So this one is, very old, as you can see in the number. But experimental is the one we're going for now. So when you change that, you can see the game will start updating here. Maybe you already get the right version now, but if you don't, I'll show you what you have to do. Because the thing is, when I'm pushing a version, there is some kind of delay before everybody have access to it, because it's not constantly checking for it. I think it will update to the right version, but you can't know before you start the game and see the version and decide. But let's say you are not on the right version. Then you have to just close Steam completely by going down here and right click and close exit Steam. And then you simply start Steam up again. And if there is a new version, it will update to it right away. And the version is what you can see in a moment. Okay, so I think I was on the latest version. So you just click play here and let's see if we are on the right one. But yeah, as Kel'Thuzar said, is also on the link I sent you there in the top. It shows you, it tells you how to upgrade. Yeah, Norman, if it doesn't update, just do what I just did there. You can see in the side here. Let me just change something so we have it in English and display not full screen, borderless, and not put it to 90. Boom. Okay. So you can see if I remove this. Can you see here? You can see it says 2025 3.2 experimental, and that's what it should say down here. Then you are on the right one. Can I make my show first? Yeah, no problem. I guess we will just somebody will host a public host in here. And then we all join that, because the game only shows host in this list that is the same version as the version you are on. So all the hosts shown here would all be of the 3.2 version of the game. So because we are only a very few people having this version, it's no problem just to make a public one, and then we all just join this from the from the list here. No, Kel'Thuzar, the private Unity 6 version is the same. It's the same version. And what do we need to do? Basically, the things I just mentioned in the beginning, we have to test, like clients need to jump off the map and be sure that you are respawned back. Okay, Lucky Echo hosted one. Okay, let's do that. Let me put on my headset. Hello. No, it's actually not a super good map because it's a little too simple, but just do a first test here and then let's see how many joins. But then afterwards, let's maybe take the town so we can have some destruction going on. Come on, Alberto. But no, you cannot change. Can you hear me, by the way, Lucky? You cannot change the map when we're in here. We have to do a new session to change the map. Let's see. So you guys can hear me, right? Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, let's maybe start a new one. Let's maybe start with the town, because in there we can test some more destruction stuff and some of the things I fixed. So let's go with the town. Yeah, cool. Hello, Artemis. Welcome back again. No, Elmo, I think it was because he shut down the server. So just refresh the list again, and then you can join. Yeah. Okay. So some of us clients can try jump off the edge and see if we respawn, because that's one of the things I fixed. So let's try that first. Let's see here. Hello, let's see. Geronimo! Let's see if it works. I hope it works. Yoo-hoo! It works. Perfect. Nice. Skonako.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Let me just do open mic. It's easier, so I don't have to. So sometimes I'm talking to the stream, and sometimes I'm talking to you guys in here. But anyway,
Yeah,
let's just.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird. And also, if you have the stream running, you will hear me twice delayed. So that's weird too.
Yeah, I muted it. So.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. So let's try and just fire something off. And the host is that was Lucky, right? Lucky Echo, you are the host. Yes. Okay. So please, while we're playing, pay attention in the F1 console. If you get any errors, there's always these errors at the beginning of some view, blah 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 blah. But from now on, going forward, please look in there from time to time. And if you see something, then screenshot it and then put it into the experimental channel in the Discord, so I can see it. And the same goes for the other ones, all the clients. Also keep an eye on the F1 console and see if something is weird. Voice, you just hold C to talk, or you can go into the settings and uncheck the push to talk. Then it's just open mic. That's how I have it right now.
And select your mic.
Yeah, and select your mic, of course, yeah.
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
Hello.
Me.
Oh, that's Frizz.
Yeah.
Freeze.
So let's try and do some fireworks, just nice and slow, and let's see how it goes, and some explosions. Hello.
Hello.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep. Sounds great. By the way, Lucky Echo, where are you hosting from? It just might be interesting in relation to lag and stuff like that. You know, what country? California. Oh, okay. So on the other side of the world. Crazy. Yeah, Elmo plays. The stream is behind. So let's just fire something off. And then maybe next time let's try with some modded fireworks. To see how that works. Yeah, if you're in the game, the stream is behind. Okay, I can feel the lag when we are spawning stuff here. Let's see how it goes. The game is hosted on the other side of the world for me. So the ones of you who are looking on the stream here, there might be some lag, but let's see. Let's see. Artemis, you have to switch to the experimental branch, and then you just go into the list of public hosts, and there you can find there's only one game right now, because the game only shows you hosts that have the same version as you have. So it will only show you this game that we are in, and then you can just join. Oh. So let's see if this works. Oh, we cannot. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, we have to test that. Unable to launch mortar due to missing effect. Mortar tube. Mortar tube. Okay. Hello. Aleka. Yeah, Red Rum, we have to test it, you know. So let's go. If you want to hear something fun, Loggy, let's go here. And you can hear the voice is kind of echoey in the church. Hello, you can hear my voice is different now. It's like we are funny enough in a church. Music a bit. So if you talk in here, you can hear that it's kind of echoey. Hello.
Yeah, echo.
Yeah. So
Fireworks don't have an echo.
the fireworks should have echo too. Yeah, they should. So if we do like one of these, but of course, when the church blows up, so you know, there's kind of an echo. Oh, Artemis.
No.
Join it. So let's try and blow this up.
Because I can't find my mod.
Sorry? What are you saying?
Did the mods like reset because I lost my mod?
No, the mods is control. Where are you? Proper. Where did you go?
I
don't know.
Where is he? Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, I'm stuck. Okay, here. What are you saying?
Like a few feet away.
Sorry?
Did like the mods reset because I can't find my mod?
Yeah, it's the host that decide what mods is here. So Echo started the game and he didn't enable any mods, so therefore there was no mods. So you still have your mods on your machine,
yeah,
but
I was
they're just not loaded here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
So that's why.
I will fly out of here.
Yeah, sadly, Artemis, this one is also something I have to fix because it doesn't work in the new multiplayer version for some technical reasons.
Damn
So
it.
it won't really lift you, which is really annoying. But I'll have to fix that because it has to work. Yeah. This one is pretty cool too. Yeah, it's actually hard to fix due to something about, yeah, networking and the controller and, yeah.
Is this just a mod to load before to join this game, the server?
How did
What mod do you want mean?
Some fireworks, so I have just only the basic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but we'll try that in a moment. We'll have to do another host where there are some mods enabled to test that too.
Okay.
We cannot just use the better graphics mod doesn't work in this version now. Gonago have fixed it, but we can't push that to the store yet, to the workshop yet, because then everybody would get it, and you know, it's only a few of us that have this version. So so we have to wait with that. But we can take other fireworks. But who was it that was asking about the authority? Echo, where is he? Oh, he's here. Yeah, it is an authority issue, but the problem is that, yes, the player have authority, but the problem is that the fireworks is moving on the server, on the host. So that tried to move a player that it doesn't have authority to move. So it's a bigger issue, and in general, I have to change it. So actually, I think this player shouldn't have authority over himself, but I should do some client prediction instead. I don't know exactly how it should work, but it's basically something about you as a client see stuff happening on your machine while you wait on the server to acknowledge and do that thing so other people see it. And that should make it work better. But it's not a small task. So
Yo, I finally used a mortar. Oh,
yeah, you figured out how to use it.
mortar just explode on me.
Yeah, it should just be like that, and then you have to have a shield that fits,
Yeah,
and you
but
just
I've never done it before, and I just did it once.
okay. Yeah, it should be a little more helpful actually when you're trying to spawn a shell. It would be nice if it was kind of light up where you can put it to kind of help you where you can put it in, because you don't know that right now. So this is how it works. Yeah.
Pretty nice how they work.
Okay, should we try one again? Before we go, can we just do a crazy thing where everybody just spawns propanes all over the map and then we just ignite it, just like for 2 minutes or something like that? Just spawn a lot of propanes, and then let's just ignite one. Just so we can test all this destruction and some of these arrows we were getting last time. Okay, I reached the limit.
Are we doing like the whole entire map?
No, just spawn. You can only spawn 50, I think, but that's fine. Just spawn 50, and then let's just ignite one, and then it all blows up, because that's kind of a test. Yeah, exactly.
Which ones?
Okay, cool.
The tall ones?
Yeah, the tall ones is most explosive. Yeah. Okay, and Kel'Thuzar is hosting a game with some mods afterwards. So after this one, we just join Kel'Thuzar's game. So just let us know, Kel'Thuzar, once it's ready. Pyro Racing Man, you have to be on the experimental branch to join. So you have to change your game to the experimental branch, and then you can join this game.
I can't spawn anymore.
We make kaboom.
I spawned like the max
Yeah,
amount.
go kaboom. Some of you just ignite one of them, and I think we will go kaboom. See you on the other side.
I'm gonna die.
Kaboom.
See you on the other side. Bye bye. See, now we are looking how this goes here. Okay. Low FPS. Okay, Killstar, we'll join in a moment. Let's see, I don't have any. Wow, very low on FPS. That's not good, actually. Why is it so low? Maybe it's because the host is lagging a lot. I have very low FPS. I have like 10 FPS. Who was it that was the host? That was Lucky Echo. Okay, let's see if it's... So Red Rum is your FPS? Okay, it's coming up now. Bit 30 FPS.
Around 50, 60,
Okay.
70.
Also, if you look this way, if you look here,
Then it's about 50.
Okay. It just feels a bit lower to me than normally, but it's also a bit weird for me because I'm also streaming, so my machine is also working on that.
80 if I'm looking that way.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm hearing like.
Oh, okay. Can't you hear us?
I'm like very laggy.
Oh, okay. Are you sound like you are also from America, right?
Can you like type it because I can't
Okay.
hear you when you speak. Because all
But I
I
guess-
hear is like.
Lucky, Red Rum, Ricky, you can hear me, right? Nice, and I could hear you.
Can you hear you?
Okay, I think it's on something on his end.
Maybe he's running the stream.
Should I just
sounds
rejoin?
Also.
No, I think
Here?
no, I don't have any lag. I think it's fine.
No, if you speak, it's just lag. I just run this way to have some FPS, and then it's
Yeah.
be better.
Is it still laggy in the voice, Pumper?
Yeah, it's getting like less worse.
Okay.
There is fire everywhere. I'm back.
I don't like this one.
I can hear you better. Right?
Okay, but Kel'Thuzar have a new session running, so let's go out and then join that. That should have some more mods installed. So let's go with that one. See you then in there.
Okay.
So let's see here. So we have a modded map, and we have 37 mods, it seems like. So that's good. So Racing Man, you didn't you join now? You got it working, right? So it's the big map. So now we try to build in map that worked fine. And now we have a modded maps with a lot of mods. The only mods that have issues right now are ones using Cinemachine and TextMesh Pro. Some UI text stuff. And the majority of mods are only using standard mod tool stuff. So there should be no issues with this new update here. So Kel'Thuzar, you will see a lot of player joined in a moment, I guess. Maybe I should enable this debug. No, was it? Okay, yeah. Okay. So that issue with the failed spawn network object, that's an old issue, and yeah, that's just this NGO issue that we currently have and we can't fix right now, sadly. Okay, Gonako, by the way, are you listening here? Because the district map also have this mesh, but we just have to upgrade that map too. Because all these errors we are getting here, they should be fixed by running it with the new mod tools, with the new TextMesh Pro. So that should be fine. So let's see, where is everybody? 90 FPS, nice. So where is everybody? Let's go to the host. Hello.
Oh,
So you guys in the stream, you can go to the players and then you can just teleport to the host, Kel'Thuzar, and then we all get together here. I don't know if you heard it on the stream, Gonako, but this map apparently also have a lot of text mesh pro stuff. So that's all the errors we're seeing there in the beginning. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that will be fixed once you update it. We update it.
Yes. You just need to build. Just a
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the other issues with the fail to spawn network object, that is just a classic NGO issue with the in-scene network objects. It's really annoying.
NGO.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
And so you plan to release it soon, this update in public?
Sorry, what are you saying, Konako?
This update, you will soon merge it in the main, or?
Yeah, I think we will push it. It depends on how this test goes. But if everything is fine and working, then we will. Then I will soon push this to everybody because then it's ready. You can say, and then we can
So I
update.
Can,
update the mods.
my updates.
Yeah. By the way, look at Gonako's eyebrows when he's talking. They are moving.
You too.
This map is
Hello.
massive.
Yeah. I don't know this
Und
guy.
willkommen to the Deutschland, meine Freunde.
Welcome.
No, this
So-
one.
How did you change your fire skin or something?
Your character, you just hit tab, and then go to avatar, and then you can pick another one.
I still have 20 FPS. Is this normal? I think my PC is not that good to handle this.
I have.
I have 60, 50, depending on where I look, but I have, okay, now I have 60, 50.
My highest is 20.
Hmm. Do you have any errors in the,
Too small to be
I'm a
on. Oh,
grand.
do you have any errors in the console?
this.
No big
My
error.
console doesn't open.
With some missing scripts.
If to look in the console, hit F1. F1.
I got
How
a
do you
problem.
think
My
it's
console
wrong?
doesn't
How do you see
show up. By pressing F1 and nothing.
Is the console empty or doesn't it open?
It doesn't open.
Mania.
That's weird.
There is a weird issue in the log. There is a weird issue in the log.
Yeah, I can see that.
Missing network widget body on a lot of Amnesty stuff. I don't know if you saw
FPS.
that.
Good.
Yeah, I see it.
I think the game is not doing something correctly.
It's not mapping something correctly. Let me just see it's the Amnesty Shell 3 and something. Let me just see something here.
The mapping is not right. Because I guess you have some logic to remap the old dependencies to the new one.
No, that's UMod doing that.
It's your mod. Because it's only shells. Yes. So it's something with the shells. Maybe only modded shells. Because this is something different that's the other.
Yeah, I can at least see it.
Yeah, that's weird.
It is, yeah, there is something weird there.
But it still works. It's warnings, but
Yeah, I have to check that in Unity and see what's going on there. Let me just create a bug here.
is there a non-amnesty shell? No. But
What
I
if you
guess
take
it's-
one of the built-in ones? That works.
So I just run away a little bit because
The built-in one? I don't know idea. It's locked.
Oh, it's locked. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just create a bug. I have to look into that one. Because it's nothing, you know, the mod is working, so it's something with this new version. But it looks like it's on everyone. So maybe I am missing I might be missing. Okay, so it might just be that one missing. But it's weird that reference script on this behavior is missing.
Yeah,
Okay.
something.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Also with the rigid body.
It's the sync shell.
Yeah.
But do we have? Okay, we only. But there are.
Network component. Network rigid body. Oh. Yeah. It shouldn't be network rigid body. It's client network rigid body. That's weird.
Yeah, but that inherits from that one, so that shouldn't actually. You're right, but that error it shows here is just saying that it's missing the network rigid body, but that client network rigid body is inherited from network rigid body.
The normal harder.
No.
Clear. Up. And now let's try spawning it. No, there is no issue with those one. It's only modded.
Yeah.
I think not only amnesty, maybe just modded the shells. And I think it's all. There is no other. Oh no, the mortar whack also. Also the mortar whack.
The rack.
Maybe
What
also...
about something like a cake here?
No, only whack. And
But it can also be that I'm missing something on. Yeah, I have to look into that at least. But I have already created a bug.
That's weird.
Yeah,
But
it's
it
weird.
still works. That's the funny thing. I mean, it's
Yeah.
between clients.
Yeah, but it's
So,
yeah, that's weird. That is weird. Yeah, because you can see me move. Yeah, I can see you move this rack now. Yeah, and let's see if we
Yeah.
can put something. What size was that? It was. What was that?
range.
What's the size? Why is it not showing? Come on. Oh.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
It's because I think its collider is sus.
Yes. Ah, okay. Yeah, there is something you can see. It's kind of falling down, but that's the classic network thingy.
Not for me. It's not falling for me.
No, it's not falling. But if you look at it, you can see the UI pickup thingy is kind of falling. So if
No,
I'm,
not for me. Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
if you look at it, then okay, now it's not doing it,
You know it is.
but it was before.
What? Yeah. No, it's doing it on my side.
Mm.
Oh, maybe it. Look at it. Is it doing for you? I think it's because I moved it. No, maybe not.
It is moving for me. Yeah.
Not for me. So I think if you take it again, try moving it. It will be falling for me. Oh.
What were you saying? Sorry, I was just writing in the chat.
Try moving it again because it's not okay. No freeze it. Okay, now I think it's now it's falling for me. But if I move it again, it will be falling for me.
Yeah. Yeah, but it is that it's that network. Yeah, it's that network rigid body stuff.
Yeah.
It's because that is missing. The weird thing is why.
Because now it's not moving for me. It's not falling. The Y is not falling. But if you move it, it will be falling for me. So it's the
Yeah.
client that moved it will be normal, but the other client will see
Yeah.
it weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
This warning with.
But it's definitely connected. These missing scripts, that's connected to it behaving like that. That's for sure. So you can see it's not ready yet.
It's not ready.
Yeah, the version. Sorry. Yeah, you can see the version is not ready yet for release. There's still issues.
No. But maybe next time you need to switch mod IO branch because yeah, that's a big change in T6 and some mods are broken. And people don't understand that they need to disable it.
Yeah, but again, it's on the experimental and it's only a few people, so we sometimes we also have to kind of just it as we talked about yesterday. It's not something that is gonna be like this for a long time. Just put it out like some days ago and like Friday or something like that. So there will be these times where things are not fully working for everything, so that shouldn't be a problem. But of course it's a problem with these racks and this issue we're seeing there. But that's noted down now. Hopefully it's something I can fix easily. I think I'm running a little low on FPS, but maybe that could also be related. I think some physics is going on all the clients that shouldn't be going on. And think that might be why we have fairly low FPS.
Yeah, no, my FPS don't go wrong.
I think my FPS is a little low. It's always a little weird for me to know because I'm also streaming and yeah, so that's also making it a little worse. But it feels like it's lower than it should be really. What about you guys, FPS wise? Is it does it feel normal?
For me, it is feeling normal.
Okay, 100 FPS, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, but it's more like it's more like if it feels the same as it used to. It's more like that because somebody is normally it's 60, normally it's 100, normally it's 200. So it has to just be yeah. But for me, on my end, it feels a bit lower than it used to. But again, it could be the streaming part. If it's fine for all of you, I guess it's just the streaming thing. Still changing. Yeah, of course it's changing, but it shouldn't be changing. Like it now, it's 60 on my end. Yeah, of course, it's not a consistent rig. It will always be changing, and depending on where you look and how much is going on. But these ones are not good for my FPS.
Oh, my FPS are going. Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that
What
was
that?
pumpkin.
Yeah, that one is not good.
What is this? What is this? I have to say sometimes, so it's a bit sus.
Okay, that's as soon as you spawn that one and ignited it, I went from 90 to 50. Even before it went off.
So wildest scene.
Yeah, just fine. Okay, now it's at 50 again. Okay, it's the...
Guys, look, it's boom.
What? Yeah, that's right, Loggy. That's right. Of course, some modded stuff doesn't perform well, but okay. So
What?
That-
What is happening? Oh,
I think it was it was cleared while you were holding it. I think.
yes, and it was spinning around me.
Mm-hmm.
This. That's a weird bug.
And before, since I haven't played in a while. Okay. That's good rigging.
Wait, let me try with something like okay.
But it was funny. He was clearing it before, and when you were holding it in your hand, it didn't disappear.
Did you see it like a spin?
Yeah. It was hanging and like next to your hand or something like that, following you around.
Yeah, and it was like spinning around. What?
Yeah.
Let me try a small cake.
Don't you have the... here they are.
I have an idea. If you have a really powerful rocket in your hand, you will fly.
I don't think so. Maybe try.
Why? As we don't have any
Oh, look,
really
it's
powerful.
doing it again.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
It's spinning when I'm spinning around.
But how did you force that, Konako?
If I have like for example a cake and when it's going on the end of the effects,
Mm-hmm.
it does that. It's at the end. You see at the end of
Okay, so you're holding it while... Oh, there's a new subscriber. Thank you, Abdu Gamer.
Whoa. Oh, just wait for the end of the cake and try rotating and you will see just don't move it with the E key, just
I'm just holding it here, and then I just move around.
yeah, and you will see it will become bigger, yeah, it will become sus. When you
Oh, I
wait.
see it now. It's now rotating. Yeah, really.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
what the
Ah, I also see a lot of errors. Rotation control must be
yeah.
unit length. What the? Okay. Let me just
Okay,
Why
this
we
version
have a day.
this
let me just create a bug on that one.
what the hell? This is very sus. But it's still not breaking the game, so that's good. And I guess if I use this one,
Okay, I'm just creating a bug now here. On this one. But it's a good test session. We are finding stuff. That's good. Oh, now we can also see something. It's daytime. Can we try and just on this open can we try on this open field here to run, you know, out in our own little thing and then just fire off some few fireworks, just because we are very close here with a lot of stuff going on, so that could also impact FPS. So if everybody runs out and fire off a few cakes or whatever they want just for a few minutes, and let's see how that works. Okay,
okay.
just in this field here, just do it in the field here. Let me find my favorite one. It's not here. Damn it. Okay. Okay, that was crazy. Foggy snow is broken. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it could be. So broken, like what, Keltasar? Like broken, it's not showing up, or it's failing, or whatever? Oh, now it's crazy. That was a huge lag.
was laggy.
That was laggy. And now it's fine again. Oh, let me just see something here. Okay, it's 30 days later. Okay. Okay. But at least I got a few bucks out of this, so that's good. It feels like the FPS is lower than it should be, which is weird. Oh, nice. Christmas time. And there are some stuff acting up weird. But again, it's also a little hard for me to know as I'm also streaming, so my FPS might be... But in general, are you guys saying that FPS is kind of like it used to be, or is it worse? Or is it better?
It's like always, just laggy, like it's
Okay.
supposed.
Okay.
Wait, I saw something. I was in the fields and I saw like someone on the box. Oh, there, look there.
Oh,
Look.
it's Kiltazar.
There was like he was running on the box in the sky.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
Flying box.
For mods, I think it really depends on in vanilla. I think it's the same. Yeah. Yeah, mods is always kind of because it depends on how optimized they are. And that's also why tried the default one first. But that I think I felt less FPS than I was expecting in the default one too. You know, we had in the town in the beginning with default fireworks. But yeah. But anyway, some of these issues we found here, especially that network thing, or the rigid body thing, that can cause some physics going on that shouldn't really be going on. When I press one color, time lags back to red rum trying to click clear in the console. Maybe it's because you have too many text in there. It should clean up itself, but okay, people are going nuts now. Flying around on things.
This is my snowman.
Snowman walk. See you, Red Rum. I'm also going soon. I also have to eat some dinner. Enjoy your dinner. See you. Yeah, but thank you guys for helping out. We found some bugs. Let me see what I can do. I will also be ending the stream and quitting the game here. So, but thank you so much for helping out. Keltus, Racing Man, Gonako, Rick,
Yes.
Artemis, Jacko, he's new. Pumper Santi, Lucky Echo. Whoa!
What's that?
And Keltus, did I miss anybody? No, I think everybody was here. Cool. How many are we? 9. So, what about you, Keltus? FPS-wise, you're the host. Does it seem normal?
You missed my snowman.
Keltus, FPS-wise, does it seem normal? You are the host, right? Yeah, you're the host here. Yeah, of course. It was at least it was very clear that before when somebody spawned some mods, it was just like the FPS was just going down like crazy. But I felt a little the same in town with only native ones. So it could also be something else. So, but by the way, we should actually be able. If you Guanaco take okay.
Yes?
It was just. So let's just end this off by sending a Christmas tree to the skies. So put a propane under this.
What is
So-
possible now?
Yeah, I think so. If you take one of the largest, so if we do like no, like this here. So yeah, exactly like that, and then balance it without static. You have to make it. I think this one needs to be Wait a second. We have to be like that, so. And then place it on top of it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Didn't go as planned. Okay, but I'm out, guys. See you, and let's do some test session some other times. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, I know.
You can just hear ah. Okay, cool. But so I got a few bugs noted here. The whole cake and the mod shell thing, and I think actually that can cause some FPS issues. But as Keltis also said in the chat, there might be some mods that broke the FPS. But there was clearly some issue with Amnesty's shells, but I don't think it's his shell, his mod actually. I think it's something in my end that I have to fix. At least I will look into it and try and fix it. So yeah, thank you for test session. What did we do? Streaming for 1 hour and 11 minutes. Perfect. And yeah, I'm out. Dinner time. And thank you guys for the ones who joined, even watched the stream, and also the ones who helped test out this test session. Very nice, very productive. But yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.